salvation.
The new, what do we call them? They come and they, we had one once, but no more.
Oh, God, I know. I know what you mean.
They have a place, and then you go to that place.
And they point to you, and they ask you who.
If you don't, they say, why didn't you? Next time I'll make you.
And he's outside?
He's just down the street.
Well, show him in, Lenya, show him in. And let's pray God this is the one who will finally deliver us all of Kulianchikov from this dreadful... Oh, God, what is it we have again?
I know what you mean. It sounds like nurse.
Nurse?
Or hearse.
Or hearse?
Something like that.
Or something like that. Or is it a knock?
We have a knock?
Yes, open the knock. Lenya, the other way.
Won't you come in, young man?
Dr. Zabritsky, Madam Zabritsky, I'm delighted to be in Kulianchikov. I am Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky.
So, you're the new...
Yes, I am he.
Ah, see, Lenya, the new...
But you look so young to be
Oh, not at all. I think in town you'll find that I am, if I may say so, the best young... Well, I don't wish to seem immodest.
No. Please, be immodest. We love immodesty.
The more modest, the better. The best young what? What?
The best young teacher in all of Russia.
Oh, it's a teacher. The new teacher has arrived.
Thank God the teacher is here.
I am most gratified at this most warm and overwhelming reception.
Oh, make yourself at home, teacher. Give me your briefcase, teacher. Lenya, make the teacher a cup of tea. Sit down.
Would you like some tea, teacher? Or maybe some paper and pens, teacher? Perhaps you would like to start teaching right away, teacher?
Well, no one's more eager than I am. Madam Zabritsky, this is for you.
Ooh, a whitefish. I saw them on sale today. Thank you.
How can we help you?
Well, there are a few questions I wanted to ask you first.
Questions. That's what they ask. When they point to you and you don't know. He knows. He knows what questions are. I have a feeling this one's going to be a good school teacher.
Master Tolchinsky, would you be so kind to ask us a question? Any question at all.
It means a lot to us. It's been so long since we've had a good school question. Oh, please.
Well, there are questions, and there are questions. Would you like a question on mathematics, or a question dealing with science, or perhaps a philosophical question?
The first one. The philosophical question. I like that one.
Very well. If you wish. What is the purpose of man's existence?
What a question, Lenya. Did you ever hear such a beautiful question?
I'm speechless. To think someone would ask us a question like that.
Are you interested in the answer?
Oh, no, not today, thank you. To be ever asked a question like that once in a lifetime is much more than we could have ever expected. The answer should be given to someone much more worthy than we are.
But it's your birthright. Knowledge is everyone's birthright.
Everyone not born in Kulianchikov.
I don't understand.
You would if you knew about the nurse.
What nurse?
Not the nurse. The hearse?
The hearse?
He means purse.
What kind of hearse?
The kind of purse that inflicts the wrath of God upon all these poor souls who are unfortunate enough to be born into this pitiful village.
Do you mean, perhaps, a curse?
Oh, curse! Oh, that's what it is. I knew it sounded like that.
We're so close. So close.
What is this curse, Doctor?
Lenya, bolt the door. Draw the curtains.
I can't draw curtains. I can draw a cat or a mouse.
Well, never mind. Just lower your voice.
How low do you want my voice?
That's low enough. Bring the book. It's on the shelf. Young man, have you heard of the curse of Kulyanchikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that. It's not that hard. Even Lenya can say that.
The curse of Kolyanchikov.
What is this curse you speak of, Doctor?
200 years ago, a curse was put on this village that struck down every man, woman, child, and domestic animal, including all their ancestors for generations to come, leaving each and every one of them, and this part you'll find hard to believe, with no more intelligence than a bump on a log.
Doctor, I don't believe in curses. Curses are old wives' tales.
You're thinking of Noitchka. In Noitchka, all the old wives have tails. That was their curse. Ours is altogether different.
But where did this curse come from, and who would want to inflict such a cruel punishment on such a small, simple village?
Who indeed? It's all documented in the Book of Curses. I thought you said you dusted this.
I did. I put dust on it yesterday.
Here, the page is marked.
It's all stuck together.
We marked it with maple syrup. Read it to us.
On the morning of April 2nd, in the year 1691, in the village of Kulyanchikov, two young people fell hopelessly in love.
I knew it. Whenever young people fall in love, you know a curse is coming.
But surely you've heard all this before.
Many times, but we never understand it. It's a very well thought out curse.
So what happens?
The boy was a young, handsome, but illiterate farmer named Casimir Yusekovich. The girl was the daughter of the most learned man in town, Mikhail Zubritsky.
Zubritsky. I've heard that name before.
I've seen it. I've seen it. On a front door somewhere. In this neighborhood.
It's on your front door. Your name is Zubritsky.
Wait a minute. That means that the young man in the curse may possibly be related to our front door.
Mind you, I'm dealing with the intelligentsia now. I continue. The young girl's name was Sophia Zubritsky. May I ask the name of your young daughter?
Sophia.
Sophia. Sophia Zubritsky. The identical name to the one in the curse over 200 years ago.
I can't believe it. Unless our daughter has been lying about her age.
The match was doomed from the start. When Sophia's educated father learned that young Casimir was illiterate, he forbade Sophia ever to see Casimir again. 6 months later, Sophia married a young student, and that winter, Casimir, distraught and despondent, took his life by plowing his own grave and planting himself in it. Upon hearing of his son's death, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusekovich,
Tremble, 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 tremble.
Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusekovich,
Tremble, 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 tremble.
Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusekovich,
Tremble, 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 tremble.
oh, who caused people to tremble at the mention of his name.
Next time, don't mention his name.
Casimir's father, Vladimir Yusekovich, and so-and-so, sometimes known as the sorcerer, because of his ability to summon the powers of the devil himself, brought all of his wrath and fury down upon Kulyanchikov.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
A curse upon all who dwell in Kulyanchikov. He cried out, "May the daughter of Mikhail Zubritsky, murder of my only son, be struck down by the ignorance that caused my son's death. May stupidity engulf her brain. May incompetence encumber her faculties. May common sense become uncommon, and may reason become unreasonable. May all her children become cursed as well, and may all their children be cursed for eternity. May all who live in Kulyanchikov be born in ignorance and die in ignorance, unable to leave this cursed village until my final vengeance has been satisfied.
That would explain why the train doesn't stop here.
My initial impulse was to panic. Even my secondary impulse was to panic. To educate is one thing. To break curses is certainly another.
Excuse me, but are you all right, Master Tolchinsky?
I'm fine. I was just thinking.
Lenya, he was just thinking.
He was thinking.
What's it like?
You mean you don't know what thinking is?
I know. And she certainly doesn't.
Thinking, it's the thoughts that come to one's mind. It's the process which enables us to make decisions.
Decisions? No, I don't think we're capable of that.
But surely you know what it is you want.
Oh dear God, yes. We desperately want someone to help us. Not so much for us. We've already lived our lives. But for our daughter, our sweet child, Sophia.
Did you hear what you just said?
No, I wasn't listening.
It was a decision. You decided to help your daughter because you thought about it. You are capable of thought. You think.
No, I don't think so. It just came out.
Yes, out of your head, where your brain is lodged. The center of thoughts. And if it's possible to have even one minuscule, insignificant thought, then it's possible to transform those thoughts into ideas. Ideas into comprehension. Comprehension into creativity. And finally, supreme intelligence.
Would I be able to open up jars? I have terrible trouble opening up jars.
Be firm, Leon. Be staunch. Patience. We'll break this curse, I promise. Through the everyday, painstaking work of education. I should like to start by seeing your young daughter, Sophia.
Sophia?
Yes. It occurs to me that since the curse began with the young Sophia in the book over 200 years ago, perhaps the key to ending it lies with her direct descendant. May I see Sophia?
Not from here. She's up in her room. We would have to send for her.
Do as the schoolmaster asks.
She might be in a singing lesson right now.
She takes singing lessons from whom?
A canary. He does the best he can.
No words, mind you, just the tunes.
I understand. The girl, madam, please.
Oh, remember, Lenya, upstairs and to the left. You'll find her to be the most delicate girl. Not like the others in the village. She has so many interests. She's always occupied.
Occupied with what?
She likes to do interesting things, like touching things. Wood, paper, metal. She likes drinking water.
Master Tolchinsky, may I present our daughter? Sophia Irena Elena Zabritsky. Sophia. This is the new schoolmaster, Leon Tolchinsky.
Miss Zabritsky! Is that my breath that has just been taken away? Is that vision before me human, or have I too been cast under the spell? Never have I felt such a stirring beneath my breast. Watch yourself, Leon. She is your pupil, not the object of your dormant feelings of passion. Excuse me.
Sophia, do you know what he was just doing? He was thinking. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, Mama.
Papa. She is Mama. I am Papa.
Won't you please sit down, Miss Zabritsky?
Oh, wasn't that just a beautiful sit?
Yes, nice. Very lovely. Mrs. Zabritsky, may I call you Sophia?
Sophia?
It's your name, sweetheart.
Say yes, Sophia. Say yes. You may call me Sophia.
Please, madam, we must allow the girl to speak for herself. Mr. Britsky, I should like very much to be your friend. Would it please you if I called you Sophia?
I would be very pleased to have you call me Sophia.
There you are.
I'm so proud. So proud.
Please, madam, it's very distracting to the girl's concentration. Sophia, I have come a very long way to help you with your education. I have every reason to believe that under ordinary circumstances, you have the capability of being an extremely bright and intelligent young woman. That you have an intellect just crying to be heard. That you have enormous powers of reason. But someone has put a cloud over these powers, and it's my intention to remove this cloud so that enlightenment can once more shine through those unbelievably crystal clear blue eyes once again. But I need your help, Sophia. Will you give me that help?
Yes, you may call me Sophia.
Two in a row. This is her name. I know it.
Calm, Leon. Nothing in life comes easy. I should like to start by asking you a few very simple questions. If we are to begin your education, it is important to know at which point to begin. It won't be taxing, I promise you. I would never want to be the cause of a furrow or a frown on that fair face. Now then, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yes, is it blue or red or orange or green? Any color at all. Which one is your favorite?
Man, I used to know that one.
I'll ask you once again, Sophia. What is your favorite color?
Why is he being so hard on her? This isn't a university.
My favorite color
Yes?
is yellow.
Yellow. Her favorite color is yellow. Why, Sophia? Why is your favorite color yellow?
Because it doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
I think she's wrong. I think it's blue that doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
That is a very interesting answer, Sophia. There's a certain logic to her response. The fact that that logic escapes you completely doesn't alter the fact that she has something in mind. Sophia, I'm going to ask you something quite simple now. I'm going to ask you to make a wish. Do you know what a wish is?
Yes, a wish is something you hope for that doesn't come true.
Well, perhaps we can change all that. If you could have one wish that did come true, anything at all, what would you wish for?
What would I wish for?
Yes, Sophia. What would you wish for?
I would wish that I could fly like a bird, to soar over buildings and trees, to float on the wind, and be carried far away, over mountains and lakes, over forests and rivers, to meet people in other villages, to see the world, and to know all the things I shall never know, because I must always remain here, in this place.
Sophia, that is the most beautiful wish I have ever heard. Don't you see what her wish means? To fly like a bird means to sever the bonds that chain her to ignorance. She wants to soar, to grow. She wants knowledge. And with every fiber of my being, from the very depths of my soul, I shall gather all my strength, patience, and intelligence. And I make this promise that I, Leon Stepanovich Tolshinsky, shall make Sophia Zubritsky's wish come true.
If you could do that, schoolmaster, I would be in your debt, forever.
She touches me so. Your daughter has such a sweet soul, and such a pure heart. We must begin as soon as possible. Not another moment must be lost. I shall return here in the morning at 8 o'clock sharp. And what subject shall we begin our studies with, Sophia?
I should like to begin with languages.
Languages, of course. Even I should have thought of that. Languages it shall be, my dear, sweet Sophia. And what language shall we begin with first?
Rabbit, I think.
Rabbit?
A very hard language, Rabbit. Hardly anyone speaks it anymore.
long as she gets a few phrases, it's enough to begin with.
Am I through for today?
Yes.
Then I shall go to my room.
Watch how she gets up from the chair. Watch! You didn't see it. Sophia, do it again.
It's not necessary. She's far past getting up from chairs.
They're so much smarter than are they?
Until tomorrow, schoolmaster.
In all of my life, I have never looked forward to a morning as much as tomorrow's.
I think you are the most beautiful schoolmaster I have ever seen, Master Tolchinsky. I pray that you will not despair of Kolyanchikov, and that you'll stay with us forever.
She found the door. She found the door.
I've never seen Sophia so radiant. Lenya, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not even thinking what I'm thinking. What are you talking about?
I think Sophia has taken a liking to the new schoolmaster.
If it is true, Dr. Zabritsky, standing before you is the happiest man and the happiest planet in the entire universe. Tell me, is she spoken for?
Spoken for?
Does she have any suitors? Any young men desperately in love with her?
We don't talk of such things.
Well, why not?
Well, there's no one. No one at all. Not even him.
Him?
He didn't mean him. He meant someone else who isn't him.
There is someone. Who is it? I must know. It's of the greatest concern to me.
If I were to tell you who him was, you must promise never to say it was I who told you it was him.
I promise.
Have you heard of Count Gregor of Kulyanchikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that. It's not that hard. Even Lenya can say that.
Count Gregor, of course.
Yes, I can say it. Who is he?
He's one of them. The ones who put the curse on us.
You mean Ayusekovich?
The last of his line.
Tell me about him and Sophia.
He proposes marriage twice a day.
Twice a day?
6:15 in the mornings, 7:20 at nights.
He cares for her that much?
He cares only about avenging his ancestors. If a Zubritsky marries Yusekovich, they will be satisfied and the nurse will be over.
Does Sophia care for him?
She cares only about... Excuse me. She has said no many times, but she can't resist much longer. She wishes to sleep late just one morning.
I understand. If I have a rival, I am more determined than ever to break this curse. God bless you both for your faith in me. Tomorrow, the education of Sophia Zubritsky begins. In all my excitement, I forgot to ask, what about lodgings?
Don't worry about it. We'll be very comfortable right here.
Of course. Until tomorrow.
Master Tolchinsky, please, ask us again. Ask us the question. It makes us feel important.
Certainly. What is the purpose of man's existence?
I'm all choked up again. I shouldn't have asked.
One moment. I think I know. I think I know the answer.
To the purpose of man's existence?
What are you talking about?
Yes, suddenly something came over me. I know my limitations, but still, I think I really know the answer. Oh my God, what if I'm right?
Tell me, Dr. Zabritsky. Tell me what you think the answer is.
I think it's 12.
12?
Oh, it's wrong. I can tell by your face. 14.
I think you missed the point.
It's less than 100. I know that. Even I'm not that stupid. 83. 46.
We'll discuss it when we get to philosophy. Don't think about it. Get some rest. Good night, until tomorrow.
Why couldn't you have left well enough alone? Why must you have answers? Aren't questions beautiful enough?
12?
Oh, but what what if I am right? We could have solved the answer. We